Good morning. We're live. I think I'm in the way of in front of the canvas. And then you can see my phone. So I don't know. I have my phone up because I may go live on TikTok. But I don't know how to set up both so you can see me. My table isn't big enough. But anyway, good morning. It's another Sunday morning. Let's see if I press live on TikTok what happens. You got to put in your date of birth. I'll be all day with this. Would be nice if you could just type it in. I think I'm just going to go with what the setting says. Let's see. Good enough. Face, age, estimation, selfie with ID, credit card optimization. Well, it looks like I'm not going live on TikTok today because you got to submit all types of information just to go live. So that's for another day. How are you guys doing today? It's another Sunday. I am streaming live at 11:08 Central every Sunday. I'm in Chicago or the Chicago area. These live streams are a part of my podcast on YouTube called Brushstrokes and Beyond. So if you subscribe on YouTube, you subscribe to my channel, you should get notifications of each podcast each time they release. You should get notifications every time I go live. I think YouTube has this setting where you can subscribe and get notified, but to get every live stream video, I think you have to click on a particular setting, or else it's only for some videos that you upload or some live streams. So it's like, I don't, excuse me, I don't know if YouTube randomly selects, hi Mom. I don't know if YouTube randomly selects what videos to send you or what live streams to send you, but you have to check your settings to see if you're getting every live stream. So anyway, today I am going to continue where I left off the last couple of weeks, and that's working on a Chicago Skyline. As you can see right here, it's on my easel. You can see it has an abstract sky and a very colorful buildings. And the key towers are painted in black, and I chose to paint the John Hancock building gray. So let's get started. I hope everyone had a fabulous week, or you were enjoying your weekend. It'd be good to know what led you to watch this live stream. Are you looking to learn techniques? Are you looking to be inspired to inspire your own creativity? Are you just looking to just support me? That would be great if you can leave that in the comments. That would be great. And if you are watching a future recording, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the reflection in the water. So I am going to start uh, putting the building's reflection in the water. You know what? Let me back up for a minute. I am going to forgot my water today. You know what? Give me one moment. I'll be right back. So I had to grab water so I can dip my brush in water. I forgot that. So what I'm going to do is, before I start painting the reflections, I need to finish the rest of the water, the first layer. And I don't even, this is not the right brush. Take out my brushes. Be a lot easier with a bigger brush. So in a moment, I am going to show you some of the work I've been working on this week and what I've been up to. Well, actually, I am, really, when I started painting, I started creating portraits, and I am going to um, start back creating portraits. I started working in soft pastels and watercolor, but I created a portrait the other day in oil pastels just to see if I can work with that medium, how portraits will look with in oil pastels. And I kind of like how it turned out. But as you know, practice makes perfect. The more I do portraits in oil pastels, the better I'll get. So I like to start my water off with lavender. It's just something that I adopted in my skylines. And I like the effect. Makes the water colorful. So this is the first layer. You can see the sun is kind of beaming on it. Kind of matches the sky. I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see. Okay. Wish you could see the colors because it's like teal and lavender and um, pale blue. Okay. All right. So moving on to the reflections. And so what I'm just basically doing is matching the top of the buildings. I mean, the buildings with the color in the water, if that makes sense. So this week I worked on different animals. This past week, I mean, I worked on um, creating different animals in oil pastels, and that was fun because my style is emerging. Um, what makes me unique or stand out from the next artist? So that's your style. My style is emerging, um, and I like lots of color. So my animals are very colorful. Okay, green, blue. And the color I did forget to put on my palette was black. So I got to get out my black. one thing about putting preparing your paint for your paintings, sometimes you can um, pour out too much paint, and that's one of the things that I'm trying to get better at, is how much paint do I need for uh, a particular painting. And another thing is acrylic paint dries fast. So while I'm working on a painting, sometimes my paint is drying on my palette. And so that's kind of annoying. Okay. So now you can see the reflections are in the water. And while I'm letting that dry a bit, I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've been working on this past week. And as you can see, my style is kind of emerging. Um, this is a frog that I did. Um, a cow, a flamingo, and it's all done in oil pastels. Now, this I struggle with, um, not really knowing the direction that I wanted it to go. So it just has so much going on. This elephant, and then I tried to attempt a portrait of Taylor Swift, but it I didn't quite get all her features right. Um, there's a likeness. I mean, I got her bangs and her hairstyle and possibly her eyes. But that's one thing about, um, well, I know there are a lot of artists out there that attempt to do likeness of different people, famous people, and sometimes it's a hit and miss. Um, but what I do like about this is the abstract background. So I feel like my style is emerging. And as you can see, it's a lot of colors. It's a very fun, expressive portrait. So this week I'm going to be working on portraits. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I would reveal who I'll be working on, but I'm just going to leave that, um, keep that to myself for now. But if you want to check out like my artwork and the updates, my constant updates, I'm on social media at Julene Allen's Art. And my website is juleneallensart.com. So that'll be in the description. All right, so um, I am going to move on to the water. Instead of my big brush, I'm going to get out a smaller brush. And this is a very abstract, expressive um, skyline. So the water is, I wanted to have movement. I don't know why I'm creating light blue. Movement. So there's lots of lines. And I don't know if the paint underneath is fully dry yet. So let me start working at the bottom. And this is kind of scary because I've been creating landscapes in oil pastels. I mean, skylines and oil pastels and seascapes and oil pastels. So this is my first attempt painting in acrylic. So it's 11:25. So far, okay, huh? And I'm gonna incorporate a little white in here. Starting to look a little bit like water, right? What do you think? I think I'm gonna add a little bit more white. What do you think? It very expressive painting. Um, it is. I am pretty much done. I may add a little bit more white up top. Let's see. I'm gonna move it closer so you can see it. So this is my fifth skyline that I've done, and my very first one I've done in acrylic. And I am all done. That's it. It's 11:30. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I inspired you to be creative. And if you're tuning in the recording, you're watching this later. Um, thank you for. I hope that I'm inspiring you, or thank you for supporting me. Either or. And these I stream live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Central. And these live streams, I'm usually painting. Um, and these live streams are a part of my podcast, Brushstrokes and Beyond. So if you hit subscribe, you'll get notifications on the live streams and you'll get notifications on the podcast. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a happy Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.